not skibidi, did not give food. 1 star. Today I'll be testing out that brain-rotted 1-star review from Cherry Vanilla Pie, as well as countless other savage 1-star reviews across my state. My only rule is I have to be brutally honest with my review. First up, Family Mart. Family Mart, one of the largest Japanese convenience store chains. In fact, they're only second in numbers compared to 7-Eleven in Japan, so they're a pretty big deal. Apparently, their slogan is Family Mart, where you are one of the family. And if that's true, then this must be one toxic family, because this place has got some of the most passive-aggressive reviews ever. AJ Un here said, "Hello management, please check the attitude of your staff. As customers, we have the right to ask for food, right? But reply to us that we are bothering them only, then give me the wrong food." 1 star. I love how she included the hand-waving emoji. I have never seen anyone use that emoji in my life. Continuing with the passive-aggressive tone, here we have a review from Chong Kok Wah that says, "Always go there Sufota not selling, then better remove from the menu." 1 star. I'm guessing by Sufota he meant to say Softo, which is their ice cream cone. This is giving me McDonald's vibes because I'm pretty sure their ice cream machines are always broken, right? And finally, we have the final boss of brain rot, Cherry Vanilla Pie, who left a review saying, "Not skibidi, did not give food." 1 star. I genuinely can't tell if this guy is just trolling. I mean, I'm the most brain-rotted person I know, and even I wouldn't use the word skibidi in a Google review. My mission for this Family Mart is to get food I can chew, an ice cream cone, and most importantly, to see whether it is skibidi or not. This store was way smaller than expected. It was more of a corner store, though it was packed with goods. They've got a bread section, ready-to-eat meals, and my favorite, an ice cream section that was filled with Japanese ice cream. I walked up to the cashier to order food, but was met with this. Bukan nak order fast food?
Yeah. Cash. Bayar cash only.
Oh, sini cash only. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, thank you. I was too lazy to use cash, so I walked over and used the terminal instead. I gotta say, the terminal was actually pretty easy to use and has tons of pictures to help avoid confusion. I didn't have to wait too long before receiving my ice cream, and judging by how the machine looks, it's probably not the same one that McDonald's uses. No wonder it actually works. But that means Chongkokwa's no ice cream review is busted. Now, as you can see, this is not Family Mart because they don't have any seats. They gave me the ice cream first, and then I had to wait another like 10 minutes or so for everything else, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that's pretty good. The hot dog itself is pretty big. And lastly, I got one more item, which is their famous Fami Chiki. It's basically just fried chicken. Fami Chiki, Family Mart chicken. I will say it feels quite small. Oh, that is tiny. That's almost the entire chicken. What the fuck? While the chicken might have been small, I did end up getting exactly what I ordered. A corn dog and a piece of fried chicken. So AJ An, I think it's safe to say that your review is busted as well. I mean, to be fair, this thing was like what? $1? No, it's not even $1. It was like 70 cents, something like that. I forgot. It's the taste that counts. So let's dig in. It's fine. It's just kind of mediocre. The spice flavor is quite strong, so it's actually pretty spicy, but a lot of it is just breading. That took me like 3 bites. According to Cherry Vanilla Pie's review, he said it wasn't skibidi because they didn't get their food. By my metrics, I would probably judge it like overall how good it is. I don't even know what I'm saying. What does being skibidi have anything to do with the convenience store? In the end, I decided that the store was indeed skibidi because overall, it was still a decent experience. I mean, they even have their own merch lineup. That's pretty skibidi if you ask me. So you know what, Cherry Vanilla Pie? Checkmate, because your review just got busted. And with that being said, here's my review. Next stop, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven! Everyone knows 7-Eleven. They're literally everywhere, consistent, and all around one of the best convenience stores. But apparently, not everyone thinks so. Here we have a review from Chua Min Hao that says, "Best 7-Eleven, but the cashier, math and focus bad. 1 star. I love how he gave it 1 star despite saying it's the best 7-Eleven. Is this sarcasm? It's probably sarcasm. You know who's not sarcastic though? Corden Chin, who left this review. This place sucks very much. The cashier thought that we were stupid. Their face like Ohio madness. Not recommended. The place was nice, but people is stupid. My point of view, please let them go to a vision test and send them to kindergarten. 1 star. Okay, I've got 2 questions. 1, who hurt you, Corden? Because goddamn, that review was ruthless. A vision test and being sent to kindergarten? That is wild. And 2, what's Ohio madness? Is it like some secret Gen Beta slang that I'm not aware of? Because if it is, I want in. And last but not least, we have a review from Ludwig Bure, who said, "Don't buy at this store. He will try to scam you and won't give you enough money back. 1 star." I'm assuming by he, Ludwig meant the cashier. In fact, I found multiple complaints claiming to be scammed. I don't know how 7-Eleven workers could even find a way to scam their customers, but I guess it's time to test it out. Walking inside, I couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. They got the usual suspects like drinks, snacks, and candies. They even had a skincare section and I couldn't find any sold under the name Ohio Madness, so I decided to ask the cashier instead. Sorry, sini ada jual Ohio Madness tak?
Wah, you make me
Ya, macam like skin lotion untuk ya, brandnya.
ada serum je.
Oh, Vaseline saja. Oh, okay, tak apa, thank you. I'm so sorry for doing this to the cashier, but I think it's safe to say that she definitely did not have a face like Ohio Madness. So Corden Chin, your review is absolutely debunked. I felt awkward after that act, so I just quickly got some stuff and sat down to avoid embarrassing myself further. I got myself a probiotic drink, which is, well, good for your gut, and then also a soft-baked banana bar, which is also good for your gut. As for the so-called quote-unquote stupid staff or questionable staff, I felt like they were pretty chill, just a normal human being, nothing wrong with them, so I can pretty safely debunk that one as well. And whoever called the cashier stupid or whatever, please go get some help. I was pretty sure I didn't get scammed just based off of my gut, but just in case, I did get a receipt. Here's the price of all the items, and I'm terrible with math, but I'm pretty sure this all checks out. So Ludwig, unfortunately, your review has been busted. Cheers. Ooh, that tastes good. Next is the banana bread. I'm kind of expecting it to taste just like any other banana bread, and it kind of smells like it as well, just with a bit more protein, I guess. Let's taste. Oh, that's not very good. It's like artificial banana flavoring. Don't get this banana bread, it's not good. It just tastes like sadness, and you don't want to be sad eating banana bread. Banana bread is like one of the best inventions of all time. Despite being disappointed with that banana thingy, overall, it was an okay experience. I wouldn't voluntarily come here though, because I felt the vibes were a bit depressing, probably because of the location. There's also nothing special with the selection, especially compared to the other convenience stores we'll be visiting. But on the whole, it's a perfectly serviceable convenience store. So here's my perfectly serviceable review. Next up, we're going back to Family Mart again. I know what you guys are thinking. Dansu, you already went to Family Mart, silly. Has your brain gone completely rotten? To which I reply, no. On skibidi. In all seriousness, I'm here because Family Mart reviews are on a completely different level, and there's so many golden ones. Probably my favorite one comes from Faz Liana, who says, "That's it! How awesome is that?" Also, that corn dog looks absolutely cooked. I could probably use it as a fire starter, it's that burnt. But it's not just the corn dogs that are questionable. Apparently, the boba is not much better as well. Here we have a review from Shok Bun Tan, who goes, "This is the worst drink I have get from Family Mart. Please look at the pearls in attached photos. It is so disgusting. If the pearls are not ready to be served, please tell honestly. Waste my money to pay for this drink. 1 star. I'm sorry, but how does boba turn white? I've never seen white boba in my entire life. Those have to be rotten. There's no way. So far, we've learned that this Family Mart has pretty bad food and drink. But what about the service? Well, Ratna Rafira here said, "There's this one staff being unnecessarily rude. Basically, me and my friends were walking around in the store, and at the same time, she was mopping the floor. As we walked by, she stopped and giving us rude stare. When we're at the counter, she rudely say it's dirty. So piece of advice, if you want to mop while there are customers still inside, please do put signs so we can't walk by, or just nicely tell us not to pass instead of giving us stare and rude comment. 1 star. You know what, Ratna? Fair enough. Safety is important. Also, somehow this reminds me of that one time Plankton slipped and fell in the Krusty Krab and sued Mr. Krabs for the Krabby Patty secret formula. And lastly, we have a review that is translated from Malay that is pretty accurate from the user Saint Nasruddin, who goes, "I went to the Family Mart at Taman Melati last night because the staff looked like shit. I asked politely and didn't answer. I was deaf. Not asking for a number or flirting, just asking what time it closes. 1 star. Hey, if asking for the closing time counts as flirting, then I am the Rizzler. So far, nothing about this store sounds good at all, I can't lie. But as long as I don't get any radioactive boba, I'm pretty good, so let's go test it out. Stepping into the store, it was immediately noticeable how much bigger it was. It had all the same things as the last store, but more. The first thing I wanted to test was Ratna's claim that the staff were mopping the floor in front of her. I walked around a bit and the floor was completely dry. There was, however, a water bucket with a mop in it right next to the cashier, which is definitely an interesting place to put it. But Ratna, I think it's safe to say that your review is busted. So better luck next time with the Krabby Patty secret formula. I also wanted to see if I could rizz up the cashiers, so I tried asking them the closing time. Sini pukul berapa tutup ah?
Pukul 12.
12 malam.
11.
Oh, 11. Oh, okay. Thank you. Saying, you gotta teach me some of your flirting skills someday. But for now, your review is definitely busted. Yeah, oh wow, it's pretty good. I don't see any white boba, so I would say that one is also busted. The corn dog looks pretty normal. Doesn't look like coal.
This one does seem to be a bit better than the last one.
It doesn't have any burnt spots at all. The last one had a little bit of like slightly darker parts. I'm finally done with my corn dog. Oh, I'm so full. I never want to eat a corn dog again for at least a month. I finished my drink. I know I'm probably gonna get crucified in the comments for this, but man, I can't finish it. And so full. Overall, I actually quite liked it here. I found myself grooving to their music selection, which is very rare as I am extremely picky and only listen to like 5 artists. The cashier was so nice too and apologized to me for not making the boba quicker, even though it took less than 5 minutes. Bro definitely needs a raise. I wasn't sure what to expect going in, but I'm pleased to say that this was a very pleasant experience. I'm also pleased to give you my review. Coming up, see you. Nice to see you. More like see you later, because I'm terrified of all these 1-star reviews. I'm sorry. CU is the largest convenience store chain in South Korea with over 18,000 stores. Now, being such a large chain, you would expect them to be pretty consistent with their quality of service. But according to these reviews, they might just be the worst. Here we have a review from Didi Jahan that says, "Worst experience ever. I wanted to get corn dog and chill there, but unfortunately meet something on top of the table. Very disgusting. Seriously, you guys sell food and beverages. Should know that clean place comes first." 1 star. Hey yo, if I saw that cockroach on the table, you best believe I'm running away immediately. How does that happen? Surely someone must have noticed it. But not only does this place have dead cockroaches on the table, apparently it smells like cats. Ying AK here reviewed, "This store has a strong cat smell. Very smelly. Kind of a turn off if you are going there to buy food. I thought it was a one-off incident, but no. The second time I went there, also same. Super smelly. Better go to Family Mart in the same row." 1 star. I love how many O's she put after the no. She's so sassy. But I have a question. I thought cats were supposed to smell good. I see all these videos of people sniffing their cats online and they always seem to get high off of the smell. So wouldn't this be a good thing? Someone please tell me in the comments below, cause I'm a dog person, so I don't know. Now both of these reviews are pretty savage, but some people are actually really nice and just want to vent a little. Joey here said, "Staff appears to be new and very unfamiliar with menu items. Had to repeat my order a few times and then correct him when the items keyed into cashier was wrong. After correct items were finally keyed in, the staff prepared wrong food and drinks. He seemed very flustered when informed that the items were all wrong. Didn't want to trouble him further, so I accepted the items anyway, even though they were not what I ordered at all. Please provide better training and support to your staff." 1 star. Guys, can we please get a W Joey in the comments? If we could all just be 10% like Joey, I think the world would be a much better place. Though at the same time, Joey, don't be afraid to speak up for yourself because you deserve better. And for the final review, we have the final boss of reviews, the Karens. Here we have a review from Siti Hazlan that says, "That review looks like an entire PhD paper. I ain't really know about that, City." Basically, she was complaining because she ordered 3 lattes that were all half full, and how management didn't do a good job supervising the staff, and that it's her right as a customer to ask for a refund. Fair enough to City for exercising her rights as a customer. I'd be too much of a pussy to ask for a refund. I'd just be pissed off silently. But I feel like she's overreacting just a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, it's about time I step in to see you and see if the reviews are really that bad. I'm sorry, that's the last one. The first thing I thought about walking into the store was to check for cockroaches on the table. So I took a look, saw no cockroaches, and breathed a sigh of relief. I then proceeded to check the other tables too, and thankfully, those were also clean. I've never been happier to say this in my life, but Didi Jahan, your review has been busted. Sorry you had to go through that though. The next thing I wanted to check was the latte because I just couldn't get that long ad review out of my head. And to my surprise, it actually wasn't completely filled. There's a bit of breathing room left at the top, which I'm assuming is to prevent it from overflowing. I'm not very picky, and for me it was good enough, so I can safely say that City, your review has been busted. I asked for tater tots. I'm pretty sure it's the right thing. Let's see. And yeah, it's the right order. I mean, I feel like it's pretty hard to mess up an order of potatoes because look at it, it's so basic. But fair enough, that one is also debunked because I got exactly what I ordered. It's fine. Other than the lack of crispiness, I would say that's pretty good. Next is the latte. It's very light in flavor. I guess it's a good thing because it means there's not a lot of sugar in it. Yeah, I'm not the best person to ask for coffee flavors because I am not a coffee person, I'm a tea person. I tried smelling the store and I don't know if it's because of my congested nose, but I couldn't detect any cat-like smells. It smelled more like a warehouse with air conditioning to me, which is, well, a pretty accurate description of convenience stores in general. To be fair, I've never sniffed a cat in my life, so I don't know what they smell like. But unless they smell like warehouses, it's safe to say that Ina's review was definitely busted. But while the store didn't smell like cats, there was a cat sleeping right in front of the store. Look at that kitty, it's so cute. Oh, I want to pet it so much. Oh my god, it's just right outside the store. I did notice one thing with the staff, which is they can be a bit blurry at times, I guess. I was ordering my tater tots and then the guy just ran off. And it turns out he was trying to help another customer with their phone because I think their phone died or something. I can't really blame him because he's just trying to help a different customer. But it does feel kind of weird because I was in the middle of ordering something. I have no idea why I'm drinking latte at night. Though to be fair, I am actually pretty strong with caffeine. I remember when I was young, I was trying to study for an exam. I remember chugging a can of Red Bull, a cup of coffee, I think also a can of Monster. I was still feeling sleepy and I just couldn't really study. So at the end, I just gave up and got a bad result. Ah, it's starting to have a bit more flavor. Maybe the milk or something is at the very lower layers. It's like the natural sweetness you get from fresh milk, so it's really good. I tried touching the cat, but I wasn't quite sure if it would let me. I've heard that if a cat shows you their belly, that means they trust you, but it was also meowing quite loud, so I caught cold turkey and just bailed out. If any cat whisperers could analyze their meow to me in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. But after testing all these one-star convenience stores, I realized that I struggle a lot with judgment. A good example is Didi Jahan's cockroach review. It would have been easy for me to call him a liar cause I didn't have that experience, but bro literally has receipts, so it would be unfair of me to dismiss his frustrations. And that applies to the workers' side as well. At the first Family Mart, there was a point where I felt frustrated waiting for my food, and while my frustrations would have been justified, I tried to remind myself that those workers are people too. Just like everyone else, they make mistakes, and they won't always be in the right headspace, so I shouldn't judge them just cause of one thing. Heck, even I made 2 mistakes while filming this video. I went to the wrong 7-Eleven, so all of that footage is wasted, then forgot to plug my mic in front of the CU, and I was so close to crashing out in public. But you know what? That's okay, because without those experiences, I wouldn't have had this realization. I guess what I'm trying to say is, instead of criticizing ourselves or others' mistakes, we should embrace them and try to grow from them. Just like how I'm embracing this awkward transition into the final review.